With a budget already slashed by $1 million, Judiciary of Guam spokesman Sean Gumatauto says they are watching closely to see just how the exclusive contract will affect the court.
We have told the legislature, and it's in public, that we are going to see a $500,000 increase in our total cost. It will put us somewhere around $1.7, $1.8 million in terms of total cost.
While the judiciary believes that this is the most cost-effective program for them, they have put in a lot of effort to ensure that the $500,000 cost combined with the slashed budget does not greatly impact its employees.
But at the end of the day, once the open enrollment is closed, then and only then will we have a real idea what the impacts will be. Obviously, this has everything to do with utilization. For us, anything beyond 77% or the like, which would be kind of consistent with what we've done in the past, it kind of remains to be seen. We just don't know, and we won't know until open enrollment's closed.
Raising the question, how do judicial officers and court personnel feel about the switch?
Most of the employees I've spoken to and the administrator of the courts have spoken to are well pleased with this move. Obviously, there's going to be some that will be in transition in terms of trying to find providers, but overall, they're very satisfied. There's some real huge benefits that are going to be given to our employees when they select our health care plan. Lower deductible is one that jumps out at us. Right now, with a $500,000 increase, how will that affect our overall operations? We are trying to make every means to make sure that it does not greatly impact our people and the priority that we place on supporting the judicial officers and the staff that support their mission to interpret the laws of Guam.
Gumatauto says the impacts will be great in the next fiscal year, and they are looking at cost-saving measures at this time. He says now they are really going to have to work with their managers to find ways to further reduce their operations, but stresses that it will come at a cost to basic court services. One of the most publicly noticeable cutback already made is the canceling of the employees' parking lot lease and reduction in court services.
I think for us, we're looking at where we can cut right now in what we do. So obviously, our counters are closed right now at 4 o'clock, and intake that might change. We could see maybe a further reduction of hours in those windows. We're looking at also ways that we can reduce in other parts of the operations.